Good morning, guys. How is everyone? All right, so here we are we are pretty much almost done. We are at Wednesday, November 16th. This has literally been 28 days of live streaming. Well, this will be the 29th, and then tomorrow we will end. Tomorrow is the kickoff of the winter Done For You programs. I'm extremely excited. We will be releasing a brand new, and I truly love this, brand new essential oil program. It has 3 complete workshops with like banners and all this awesome stuff. It even has a raffle package and brand new opt-in freebies. Then we have the 6-week sugar repair, which I can't even tell you. What I love about this program so much is it's not just about, and I always say this, it's not just about the food on anyone's plate. It is about, sorry, I have a little stuffy nose. It's about our emotional attachment to food. It's about our relationship with food and ourself. It's about our self-love. It is about so much more than just that food on your plate. And I think as health coaches, we really need to grasp this part, and that we need to understand that things, yes, to make them marketable, I have found that it's great to have those, awesome food suggestions, but it really comes back to what? We have to change those habits. If we don't change those habits, our clients won't have any change no matter what we do. So that's what I love about the sugar program. And it focuses a lot on that emotional change, the emotional relationship with food. Naomi saying, I've been trying to get up earlier than usual. Oh, you're so cute, because Naomi's on the West Coast. Thank you so much, Naomi, for supporting. And I adore you. Then the other one that we are releasing is the Winter Done For You Detox. Now, many people always ask me, why is it essential to detoxify in the winter or to nourish in the winter? We do this seasonally because each organ needs to be honored. The biggest, I really feel like winter is so important so that the body is prepped and prepared and nourished to go into the spring season. So we will be releasing the brand new winter program. Really, really exciting. Okay, so let's get to how to launch your opt-in freebie. And yes, I think my little cutie pootie, who was a little under the weather the other day, gave Mama a few sniffles, but that's all good because Mama is a health coach and knows how to take care of these things. But with that being said, let's talk about opt-in freebies, because an opt-in freebie is not just about putting an opt-in freebie up on your site or at the end of a blog post or even at the end of a newsletter if you're giving it to, your list already. An opt-in freebie is about really starting that sales conversation. It's about, knowing also what your community wants. So even if you were to buy one of the Done For You programs, and let's just say it's the 5-day soup challenge, or it's the soup challenge that we're doing in Rockstar Detox. That doesn't mean that maybe your niche wants a soup challenge. But the whole point about marketing and getting people to actually sign up for an opt-in freebie that is irresistible is the front end marketing that you do. I think this is the huge missing piece, something I'm going to actually talk about tomorrow night. The huge missing piece in this whole connection as being health coaches. Remember, you're not unfortunately selling health. Newsflash, I know. Let's just take a second to take that in. You are selling a lifestyle brand. You are really selling an experience. So your opt-in freebie, to have it be irresistible, has to have that what? You on the front of it. Doesn't mean it needs to have you on the front cover, but it needs to be, why is this opt-in freebie important? Why is it important to the person who's about to trust you with their email? What are they going to learn? How are they going to benefit? What journey are they going to take? Then we get to the next part. Do you actually have a follow-up for this? Do you have a follow-up after that? So if you want to run a challenge, for example, you have to think of what I call the SOP, the Standard Operation Protocol. Think about what they need, the pain points, why, what results are they going to get. Then whether you're doing a challenge, make sure you know what the challenge rules are, the guidelines, what are you giving away, where are you going to market this, how are you going to figure out the names. Like, for example, are you going to use Rafflecopter, or are you going to use the contest feature on Facebook, or are you just going to say, for the 100th person who signs up, you are going to get, maybe you're going to give them a $50 gift card to Whole Foods, or maybe you are going to get a juicer that is on special, because at overstock.com, something that you would find to be a really irresistible, great list builder. If you just wanted to run the challenge and bring them into your next paid program, then just, again, think about this, but think about always sequentially, starting from what is the end win to leading up to the challenge. Don't just throw out a challenge to throw out a challenge. Same thing with an opt-in freebie. I do believe in having 5 to 10, 15, even 20 opt-in freebies. Why? So that you can put them in blog posts, so that you can interweave them into your social media posts, so you can leak out your launch. Because what you're doing is, anytime you're launching, you're leaking out information. You also want to have those opt-in freebies because they are the best marketing survey known to man. Now, Naomi is saying, what is the contest feature on Facebook? I will go and look at it. It's actually, you can do it through your business Facebook page. You can add the tab. It's called contest, but I will go and look exactly on what you need to add. Sorry, guys. Reality of a launching businesswoman whose child was sick. Then with the challenge, make sure you're thinking about, are you putting them into a Facebook group? How often are you checking in? Make sure, the biggest thing with challenges and successful ones is engagement. If people aren't engaging, it's okay, but ask if you can have a few friends of your own and say, hey guys, will you just, post in there, try to get people excited. And I do find that people will post when you are offering something. So if I were to say, I'm offering a $50 gift card to Whole Foods, or I'm offering a $50 gift card to Amazon, where you can use whatever, I have found that people often engage more. So if you make it something where people are doing it for a reason and there is a possible gift at the end, people just are motivated. It's human nature. So again, to recap, think about your opt-in freebie. Think about your challenge. Think about how this relates either to your niche, your sub-niches, and what you are offering for a program. Because everything has to do what, guys? Tell a story. I made the mistake many different times where I was running challenges or doing opt-in freebies, but then didn't do the follow-up properly. Really think of a challenge or launching an opt-in freebie like you're launching a program. There has to be a story, right? Why are people coming? Create that buzz. Get people to engage and get them to engage for a reason. Get people excited. Make it clear on what the benefits. Make it clear that this is something they can't just download. Make it clear that they're getting support from you so that they do what? They fall in love with you during that challenge, and they realize that the support that they are getting from you is going to be unique from somebody else because of your unique brilliance that you bring to the table. So this is really important for you. It always goes back to knowing your niche. It always goes back to planning your calendar. It's not just, and I've done this many times, if you could go into my Google Drive, you would be in shock with how many copywriters I've worked with, how much copy I have, how many challenges I've done, how many email sequences, everything. But if the plan is not there, and if it doesn't make sense leading them to the next place, yes, if it's a list builder, that's fine. But if it's a challenge, there is a reason that you're doing that challenge. There's always a reason for everything. So I really encourage you, if you haven't sat down and really thought about your 2017, take time. Take time, the day after Thanksgiving or the day of, take time that weekend to really sit down and ask yourself, what do I want to do? And just as we've talked over these last, 29 days, it's like what works for one coach may not work for you. You have to find that sweet spot. Is it doing a low end program? I sat with a client last night on our 90-minute intensive, and we mapped out not only leveraging her existing program, but then going to build out a 21-day program, because what? She is missing out on so many people who need that lower end program, who either aren't ready or they don't know they're ready for that higher end program. It's the same thing with your opt-in freebies. You want to have different opt-in freebies, whether it's a paid little opt-in freebie coming in for $7 or $2 or $1. For some reason, I find that when somebody goes, oh, $1 for this 5-day clean eating challenge, or $1 for this holiday reset, so I can do what? Get into my black skinny dress that I want to wear for New Year's Eve. And then what is the story, guys? Anybody here? No, this is my office. So that we're leading them to your program that you're kicking off the second or the third week of January. Whether that is a sugar program, whether that's a combination of programs, whether that's a 3-month group program, whether that you are doing something more face-to-face. Whatever it is, there's a story that you are specifically telling. So think about it today. Tag in here on any questions. I'm going to go do some self-care to make sure that this mama stays healthy. And that is about it, guys. So it has been a pleasure to be with you today. And I will see you tomorrow for our last business gem. And I will see you tomorrow night on the webinar. Enjoy. If you haven't signed up, guys, go to rachelswellness.com/events. See you soon, guys.